So stay tuned. And if you happen to find this video valuable, consider dropping a super thanks as a tip below here on YouTube, or become a channel member or Patreon supporter for early access and to show your support. That being said, let's get up in there. I feel like you always talk about, how you just want to build an exciting future, a world where people get excited about stuff, wake up and want to do cool things. And
yeah,
I got to tell you, standing right here, man, that's pretty hard to not get excited about this.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty crazy. I mean, there's a custom built tower with arms that are designed to catch the largest and heaviest flying object ever made and pluck it out of the air. I mean, that's the theory anyway. So.
Yeah, I think it's funny, people actually forget now that they're actually meant to lift and stack the rocket. The cranes have such bad wind capability, but one time the booster legs were gonna weigh a lot, and Elon just said, delete the legs, delete. We're like, well, what is he like, you just use the arms, and then you said it again, and we go, wow, he's serious. Okay, we better get on this. And now it seems normal, or we think
at least seems plausible.
It seems plausible, yeah.
I mean, it's still super crazy, but the more you talk about it, I mean, I think, at SpaceX, we specialize in converting things from impossible to late. So, but it's pretty nutty because you're gonna have this gigantic, booster coming back. I mean, that's 9 meters in diameter, not counting the chines, or roughly 30 feet in diameter. It'll weigh about 250 tons, just a bit on the heavy side. We'll make that lighter over time.
Weighs about 250 now, is that what you said?
This is way heavier than, I think we can get there's the weight there's weight at different points. So it's like, say, weight when the landing tanks are full versus weight when the landing tanks are empty. There's also how much ullage mass do you have? And there's
dry weight's kind of floating. There's dry weight is kind of a relative when it's actually in the air.
Yeah, I mean, there's several tons of air mass in the vehicle. just you say what's the mass of one atmosphere in that volume? It's several tons. So anyway, but I think we'll be able to get the mass well under 200 tons over time. But still pretty heavy. So you got call it a couple hundred tons, plummeting at let's see. I mean, I think the velocity at which we start up the engines is more than half the speed of sound. So this thing is still coming in really fast.
Yeah.
Pretty much down in a downward direction. So then the light the engines. Like I said, I think around Mach 0.5, give or take. But it's only, several hundred meters in the air. So it's got to slow itself down very fast. Then correct any error. So whatever the XY error is when the engines land, it's got to take out that XY error, and then drop the velocity to basically zero. Come in between the arms. The arms will be wide, and as it's coming in, the arms will close, go flush against the side of the vehicle, and the vehicle will be descending through the arms. And those tiny little, you can barely see them, the little knobs, those kind of lifting lugs will touch the top of the arms, and then it will hopefully not shear off and crumple. Joe, is there anything you want to add to that? I don't know if you caught that, but I was just describing the landing sequence.
Yep. That was accurate.
Okay.
We really hope it doesn't hit the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And especially not that launch ring, which is really difficult to make. That launch ring is very complicated.
We have not found a reason yet why it will not work.
Yes, success is one of the possible outcomes. The probability is uncertain, but it is above zero. So the part of the, so like the arms are off to the side. So in theory, the booster is going to come back, and then when the engine start up, it'll